University of Mombasa, following up on the university resumption. Chanji, good morning. So talk to us about today's, students going back to school, about the containment measures that TUK has put in place.
Good morning, Brenda. It's back to business. We've just witnessed an inspection by the officials from the Ministry of Education a while ago inside there, together with the Vice Chancellor of the Technical University of Mombasa, that is Leila Abubakari. And what you're seeing is just some of the protocols that our officials here are making sure that they maintain them. We've seen like the sanitization that is going on here. Then also inside there, we've been told that in the hostels are only allowed to accommodate 2 students, and currently there's also an exam that is going on. The university has been able to open in phases, and those that are doing the exams now, the final year students from the School of Business. Remember that also the Technical University of Mombasa was also acting as an isolation center, and what we've gathered from the county government of Mombasa is that some of the people who are inside there were transferred to other hospitals that are run by the county government, and currently the isolation center here that was at the engineering block has been closed down. The government also says that this is also due to the fact that currently the laws, the figures in Mombasa, those that are infected with the coronavirus, the numbers have gone down and it is below 3%. Now, maybe just allow me to speak to some of the students, maybe who've been away for over 6 months, maybe to just tell us how they feel now that they're back to class. Start with the name.
My name is Dennis Okanga. I'm the president of the Students Association here at Technical University of Mombasa. It's been a long while since we broke away from school, and it feels good to be back, that we can proceed and for the final years to have the examinations and finish their courses. It has been a standstill for quite some time, and students really had the urge to be back. It was really pressing to see political rallies and other activities proceed, churches open, and even bars open before school was reopened. But we are back. We are sure that we have understood how to take care of ourselves. We know what protocols to follow in order to curb this disease. And we are hopeful that no student is going to be a victim of this virus, but we are going to be as careful as we can and, of course, push forward the agenda of education. The only appeal we have to the government right now is in the issues of school fees. Now, we have been, the economy has been quite paralyzed with this COVID-19. People lost jobs, and opportunities are not so many. And therefore, there's pressure on matters school fees. We'd then like to ask the government that if there is a stimulus package, just the way the president was pushing into other sectors of the economy, that could be pushed into the education sector to help students finish as a unit, as a whole, because most students now will be affected. School has been reopened amidst this COVID, and many people will not be able to afford fee. And it is even more sickening to see if there will be debates that will be pushing that school fees should be increased. We'd wish that if there is even no waiver, then it should be remain and where it is, because all of us have suffered the effects of this virus, and it will be proper that education as well is given priority for us to reach the future of this country as the young people.
Thanks a lot, and all the best. That's the student union leader just telling us about the protocols that they're making sure they're following up to, and at the same time lamenting that the issue of school fees should also be raised and looked upon at by the government to make sure that the fees has been subsidized. So we're still here waiting for also the PS from the Ministry of Education, that is Simeon Nabukwesi, who was also told to be coming here. That's to see what the administration of the university also has to say concerning this issue of reopening back the university. Back to in studio.
Tobias Chanji, thank you so much. I believe you'll give us that live coverage and, of course, during Law Mashinani with my colleague Nicholas Wambua. But then we cross over to the international scene, and a debate is raging in Nigeria over Sharia